What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. Now, if you are someone who wants to make money while they sleep, you might enjoy this video. I'm bringing you 10 ways, that's right, all fingers in, 10 ways to make money while you sleep. Now, I am all about passive income and I want to share my journey. I haven't done a video like this since December of last year, and I thought I would share with you guys how it's going. So I will share with you guys what I did for the month of May and the 10 ways that I try to create some form of passive income. Okay, so let's get started. Let's dive right in. Now, just know this is my personal journey. You might not agree that these are passive incomes. Passive is anything that feels fun and doesn't feel like work. And it's something that I can actually do either while I'm sleeping or while I'm in the bed. So if that's something you are down for, then let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is my main source of passive income, and that is definitely our rental property. Right now, we are charging heavily discounted rent. $600 is our income every month, and that is because our tenants have been so awesome and worked with us while we completely gutted our home, our bathrooms, kitchen, and dining area, the laundry / TV room, all of that. And so they had to deal with a lot of construction, a lot of noise, a lot of strangers in and out the house. They had to go without cooking their food for at least 3 weeks. And so they were living off of takeout, going over mom and dad's house, all that type jazz. And so I really appreciate them. But they already know, we've already had the conversation that once we get to the next contract session, their rent will be going up to 4-digit rent. And they are already on board with that because they are enjoying the upgrades. So that is way number one, that I obtain some monthly passive income. Way number two is by way of credit cards. Now, I have to be careful with this, and I can tell that I haven't really been doing like my due diligence when it comes to this. For the credit cards that are zeroed out, I tracked all of the cash back that I've been getting, and that totaled $153.19 for the month of May. And that includes points and miles and dollars. So I just converted it all to cash just to see how much I'm working with. The third way that I create a form of passive income is by scanning receipts on apps such as Ibotta, Fetch, and Coin Out. Ibotta, I have to be honest, I just haven't used it. I really haven't used it. I prefer Fetch and Coin Out right now. Coin Out doesn't really get a lot of love because it's a really generic app, it's free, and they only give you a few pennies. So total for this month, well, for the month of May, was $2. I actually scanned very few receipts last month. Shame, bad, Rochelle. I'll be better in June. Next up are interest and surcharge reimbursements. This is the importance of having a bank account that matches your lifestyle. We reside on the island of Oahu, Hawaii in Honolulu, and there are no banks. Mainland banks here. And so we decided to, of course, start our own Hawaiian bank experience. But in the meantime, we are still using our mainland bank. They are awesome since there are no ATMs here. They reimburse us for every surcharge fee that we get. And so for the month of May, that totaled $13.50. Gotta be honest, I don't track interest as hard as I should. I'll try to be better at that. In the month of December, I really killed it. Like, I checked the interest on Capital One, I checked it on my savings accounts, I checked it here, there, and everywhere. But when it's like less than like 5 cents, I just know me, I'm not gonna count it. But it's okay, it's happening. Even though I didn't count it, it's happening. Okay, next up is way number 5, and that is one of my favorites. That is Amazon. I love to use Amazon affiliate links like the ones you see in my descriptions and on everybody's YouTube nowadays. And I also like to do Amazon reviews for different products. I actually have no idea how I got chosen for this, but they basically email you and they say, hey, we have some products. Would you be interested in doing an honest review of this product? In exchange for it, we will reimburse you for it. And so that's what I do. I still count it as income because I only select the products that I actually am going to use. If I don't use them, I gift them. Hello, you see where I'm going with this? Okay, so $61.68 is what we did for last month. Now, this is a new category that I did not have in the month of December, but it hit me. Gifts are definitely definitely money that you obtain without working for it, okay? I love when I get gifts. And so my daddy retired after working hard as a social worker for the past almost 30 years. And the first thing he does when he gets his money is send me some money. Okay, daddy, I hear you, all right? So Eva and I received a gift of $500. So awesome. He's so awesome, y'all. And then Eva received a gift, $20 gift from a special someone. You know who you are. You watch our content, and I know she's not the type for me to put her name out there, so I won't do it. But thank y'all for these lovely gifts. So if you get any type of gifts throughout the month, y'all, count it up. Next up are surveys. Oh, another fail. I promised myself I was going to do better with this. I was definitely going to just have more in the way of surveys, but I didn't do it. I lied to y'all. Let me see if I can get this out a little more. Let's come down. I just realized I wasn't in frame all the way. Okay, so surveys. I kind of quit on surveys because once we moved to Hawaii, it's really tough to qualify for surveys living out here. For some reason, it's just not a thing. They'll say, oh, thank you for putting in your information. Here's 25 cents, but we can't use any of your information because you're in Hawaii. But shout out to Dear Debt, her YouTube channel. Forgive me, girl. I'm forgetting names and everything today. But Dear Debt, I love, love, love watching her journey to pay off debt. And she is the one that put us onto the Surveys on the Go app. I believe I'm saying that right. If not, don't hold me accountable for that, okay? But anyway, I tried it and it actually worked. So although I don't have any income for this month, it will be on for next month. I already got my $2.50 just for signing up and completing a couple surveys. And I have a boatload more to do. Y'all, if you sit and watch TV, Megan, her Courage to Plan, Road to Fire, all of those ladies will tell you, sit there and do some swag buck surveys. I mean, it's so easy and so passive. Just a recommendation. Okay, next up are dividends. Dividends. Now, I don't include Micah's dividends because one, it is so hard to track him down and hold him down and get his phone from him because he does not use his phone at all. But I know Micah had a bunch of dividends in the month of May. I know it. I saw it when it would come across his phone, but I just didn't tally it up. So that's on me. But for me, I made 95 cents. And of course, I have that on auto reinvest. I don't even let it hit my bank account. I already can tell that June is off the hook and your girl will be having some more dividends. I think it'll be higher than 95 cents this time, but we'll see, we'll see. Next up are the referrals. So referrals. Let me try to do this without showing y'all the next category. I love using certain apps, and some of those apps have affiliate programs so that if you guys decide you want to sign up for them, I get a little kickback. It's not much. I guarantee you it's not much. But what it helps them to determine is, well, for one, it's free advertisement. They don't have to put an ad in a paper or on television. It's a strictly word of mouth thing. And so Greenlight app is just one of those apps that if you are interested in setting your children up for success and having their own debit card with their own account where they can swipe it, do transactions, save money. You can put their allowances on there. You could take the money when they act up. Hello. Is that my word for the day? Hello. But anyway, I love Greenlight because it is so easy to use. I have tried to switch over to a couple of other things like Eva. We definitely give her allowance when she gets it on Apple Pay, but she will say, oh, mom, can you give me half on Greenlight and half on Apple or whatever. But Greenlight. So that's one way I usually get referrals, but I haven't been putting the code in my videos for you guys to click on. So boom, $0. The second one is undebt.it. Love tracking our progress of paying off debt. That's another link that I have not been dropping, but all of that is going to stop. It's going to stop right here. And so we're going to have it now. The third affiliate link that I do usually have in my description, but it's like way deep down. You gotta go way down there. Is TubeBuddy. And TubeBuddy, I get a lot of clicks on that, but it is tough to make money on TubeBuddy because if you decide you want to try TubeBuddy, but you have already created an account and you decide, okay, I see how it's working for these channels. I want to try it out. I most likely will not get any money for that transaction because you've already created an account and got things started with your YouTube channel. So I usually only get about 1 or 2 people per year off of TubeBuddy, but hey, I mean, I love TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy helps to keep me accountable. It helps to keep me consistent and make sure that I do my tags, title, description, thumbnail, all in a way that will optimize my video to perform the best that it can. Understand, YouTube is YouTube. Sometimes my videos have thousands of views. Sometimes lately they only have a few hundred. I don't get caught up on that anymore. And I think that it's because I've learned the ebb and flow of YouTube, and I've now get to the point where I'm so in the zone, kicking out my content and staying accountable and paying off this debt. I'm not worried about it. When it happens, it's beautiful. When it doesn't, it's still amazing, because I have learned so much from so many of you out there who are commenting on my videos, have your own YouTube channels, all that beautiful stuff. But I say all that to say I didn't make a dime from referrals, okay? Next up, oop, I almost slipped and showed y'all. I might have to cut that part out. YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I almost didn't put it on here because it is not passive income. Kind of like Amazon reviews. I do have to review the product, but I am just that person. I am that person that will voluntarily review something and voluntarily post something when nobody asks for it. So it's not work to me. Also, I love being on YouTube. Been on here for years. I don't see myself stopping. So for the month of May, I did bring in $268.52. If you want to know how I spent that, check out my YouTube paycheck video, Eye in the Sky. So if we add all of that up, we've been talking for 12 minutes now, we get a total of $1,619.84. Yeah, I think this might be my best passive income ever. I definitely did not think that it would be this high. I actually thought it would be like $2 or $50. And that goes to show you why you should budget your money and also do a review of your money at the end of each month, because 5 cents here, $1 here, $13.50 there, it really does add up. Now, of course, if you minus out the gifts and the rent, it might not seem like much, but what I'm doing is just trying to create these streams so that they will one day just grow, and I have to put in the work. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Well, that's it for me, guys. That's my video for today. I'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, peace, love, and budget.